First, the horrific events in Bondi over the weekend and the senseless loss of life. It's hard even now, 2 days on, to make any definitive assessments as to the motive of the killer. We may never know. But that doesn't make the loved ones taken from their family and friends on the weekend any less dead. And to everyone who lost someone on Saturday, I extend my deepest condolences. I can't imagine what you are going through, and I know your lives will never be the same. As we go to where these are live pictures now from the Sydney Opera House, which has been lit up with a black ribbon in memory of those 6 victims, as the City of Sydney and really all of Australia comes to terms with this crime. On Saturday afternoon, I was home by chance and watching Sky as the events at Bondi unfolded. And my first fear was that this was a terror attack, given the recent warning of our ASIO chief. And I was immediately taken back to the events of December 2014, when a lone gunman stormed the Lint Cafe in Sydney CBD and held 18 people hostage for the next 17 hours until Special Forces police broke through the door. Back then, I was the PM's Chief of Staff, and the fact that it was a terror attack and all that terrorism entails consumed me and the machinery of the Commonwealth, especially our security agencies. On Saturday, it was not a terrorist attack, although it was terrifying for anyone in the vicinity. And while our hearts bleed for the dead and their shattered families, there is some small comfort in the courage of ordinary people who ran towards danger in the hope of trying to stop it. Of course, nothing can bring back the dead or ease the heartache of the bereaved families. But what stays with me after Saturday is how easily someone was able to move throughout a busy shopping centre and take 6 innocent lives with a knife. A commonplace item, something that's pretty easy to procure, conceal, and use as a deadly weapon. And what worries me no end is that if someone can do that gripped by mental health issues, as we assume he was from what police have said, then how exposed are we in a security sense if someone or a group launches a coordinated attack with firearms or explosive devices? Now, I'm not saying that every security guard should be armed, but they probably need batons and capsicum spray, maybe some with tasers too, if people in crowded spaces are to feel secure. Given the world we live in and the level of discord in the community that is so serious, it has to be flagged, as has been flagged by our top security chief. This is where the government's attention must now go. Our thanks, of course, to all those brave Australians at the Bondi Junction Shopping Centre who put their lives on the line for others. But now I want to see some action come out of this tragedy to do whatever we can to minimise these risks into the future.